Hello, welcome. I am Christina Mahern, a level 2 executive consultant leader. This morning I'm going to talk about your first Facebook post for Rodan and Fields and your business launch. Two really important things. So first I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey, but I'm hoping this coffee makes me awesome. So a little nervous to talk because it's not really my strength, but here we go. So I joined Rodan and Fields just over a year and a half ago. I was 6 months pregnant with my second child. I have two daughters and they are 20 months apart. So let's just say I have my hands full. I was working in the corporate world a good 45 hours a week at the minimum, and then I had about a half-hour commute to and from daycare, and my husband would work 60 plus hours, so I was primary of taking the kids to and from daycare, cooking dinner, doing it all. So I didn't have extra time, but I was 6 months pregnant and had like some serious skin issues going on. So I reached out to this girl on Facebook. So did I really know her? No, I may have met her once or twice, but she was my ex-coworker's wife, and we had children around the same ages. And so I reached out to her like, hey, what are these before and afters all about? My skin needs help. I want to order that. I don't care what it is. Like, tell me what I need and I'll order it. She's like, well, let me tell you a little bit about it. And first she said proactive. I'm like, yeah, that dried me out back in high school. Like, it never really worked for me, but I feel like everyone tried it. Like, I know how big it is. And then she said, why don't you come out to this cocktails and conversations? And so I thought, I need to escape my reality for like one girl's night before I have my second child. So I grabbed two girlfriends and we met them at a local brewery, and we walked in, and no joke, these girls' skin, it was just like glowing. So I was like, yeah, I need this. Well, they talk about the products and everything they do. I still want them all, but they also talk about their journeys like I'm doing right now. And the one said that she retired from being a teacher to be a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, whoa, this isn't just a little side check. This is like a business. This opportunity could retire you from your job so you can be home with your kids on your time and your terms. I'm like, okay, this is intriguing. Like, I never really thought this was possible with my degree in the corporate world that I'm in, and they really like put some light on it. Like, maybe you could do this someday, Christina. So I thought, what the heck? 60-day money back guarantee. I'm gonna jump all in. My husband's like, you did what? You put what on the credit card? So yeah, I got the big business kit. They told me I could earn my money back. So now I had to prove it to my husband that I could do this. So I went all in. I did exactly what the training said, exactly what my sponsor said. I put up my first Facebook post. I did my launch parties. And sure enough, I earned the Fast Start program money back in 3 months, because the first month's free. So why not? So boom, I started a business for free and got paid all the commission that got me there. Like, that's unheard of. So long story short, last spring, my husband got the opportunity to take the next job role within his company and move us out of state. So we actually worked for the same company, and they were gonna let me keep my job too, but they had all these terms. They wouldn't let me just work from home. They're like, oh, you still have to have a desk at the plant, and we need you to move out of state in 1 month and start working. And so luckily the housing market was good. We sold our house, we bought a new house, we were doing everything within a month. Well, I couldn't find daycare that I trusted. Like, that's just scary. I might have been like having an anxiety attack about everything changing in life. And my husband just stopped the week before we were supposed to move out of state, and he said, Christina, you have Rodan and Fields. You can quit your job. We're gonna be okay. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, oh my God, like, I went to college for this. Like, are you sure? And you know what? We do have Rodan and Fields, and it was more than just a plan B. Like, so I walked into work the next day and I resigned. At 30 years old, I resigned from my corporate job. So like that stress just poof, taken off my plate. And we moved out of state, and I have been home with my daughters for 10 months now, and it's fabulous. And you know what? I always said, oh, I could never be a stay-at-home mom, but I can with my business. I'm not just a stay-at-home mom. When I tell people I'm a business owner, I have a virtual business that helps bring opportunity to people and their skin. So I just can't even explain how good this opportunity has been to me and my family, and to keep my sanity with my kids. I love my kids dearly, but let's be real, like talking kid all day and screaming and whatever. You just need something for you. I mean, it's not just the paycheck. It's that extra oomph that gets me out of bed every day. So yeah, so that's it. That's my story. Like it or leave it. So why I'm here today is first to talk about your first Rodan and Fields post. So I have some notes here, so that's what I keep checking back to, because like I said, I'm not very good at public speaking. And yes, I'm in my home right now with my kids being loud in the background, but I still am very, very nervous. That's why I have my awesome sauce over here. So your first post. All right, so you join the business. Your sponsor throws up, congratulations. Susie just joined my team. Check her out. She's a BA businesswoman and blah, 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 blah. All right, so your network is like, did Susie get spammed? Like, what did Susie sign up for? Is she in that pyramid scheme? Whatever. So they might be thinking that you got spammed or spunked or something. Punked, not spunked. And so they're thinking, what the heck? So 2 days later, after signing up, your business kit arrives in the mail. Like, oh, like better than Christmas. Like, I don't know. I love that stuff. So it was better than any Christmas I've ever had. So you dig in. But first, let's lay out everything you got in this business kit and get a picture of yourself with it. Why? I know you don't want to be in a picture or whatever, but it shows you with your new business, with all these amazing products that you got just like sent to you and they're all in your fingertips. And it shows you like your excitement, like, look at me in these products. But make it you. Like if it's not you to make a face on Facebook, then just smile. Maybe have your children in with you if that makes you more comfortable and you want them to be shown as they're part of your business too, or maybe your why. So make it you, make it genuine, but I just stress that you need to be in the picture with the products, because this is you for posting your first post about your business. So my tips on your first Rodan and Fields post would start with, you're probably thinking, okay, so what do I put in the text? What the hell do I say? I'm brand new to the business, like I have no idea. So my recommendation is to check out some other newbies out there on Facebook. Do some Facebook stalking. Your sponsor can help you connect with other new people on the team, but check out what their first posts look like. And you can borrow stuff from their posts. You could maybe grab a sentence or two from here and there, maybe some hashtags at the bottom of someone's that you liked, and make it your own. That's part of the beauty in this business, is we don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's all there for us. So borrow, share, but always make it your own, because no one wants to join or buy from someone that's being fake. So always be genuine to you, and just make it your own. It's simple. Like the words are there to borrow and use, but never just copy and paste in someone else's words, because your followers will know. So always be yourself. And another tip is, don't write a book. No one has time to read a novel. They're scanning through Facebook. They want to see your picture and what you have to say about it. They don't want to read all about Rodan and Fields and blah, 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 blah. So don't puke a book novel out on them. Just give them enough to intrigue them. You want them to want to ask for more. Like, what's this business you joined? Like, what are they offering? Like, you want them to ask you questions so you can talk to them and tell them about this opportunity. just give little bits of why you joined. Why did you join? Was it because it was the same doctors as Proactive? Was it because we're the #1 premium skincare in North America? Was it because you heard own your own time? You want that time freedom? You want to be your own CEO? Note that in there. I mean, if it intrigued you, it's going to intrigue others. And so last, my recommendation is once you've gathered what you want, shoot it to your upline, your sponsors, and they can give you a final proofread, and they might add in like, yeah, add lash boost here, or here's some more up-to-date information for this blurb that you put in there, or maybe they'll just catch a typo and say, looks great, post away. But your sponsor's there to help and support you and make sure that it sounds good for you, right? All right, so our second discussion today is our business launch. So this comes right at you as soon as you join as well. You want to set a date for your in-person business launch party. So get with your sponsor, pull out your calendars, and set it. Set it as soon as you join the business. Why wait? There's nothing to wait for. You want to get rolling. So this launch is to show your closest network your new business. We say we want to share it with the people that will buy dirt from us. So your mom, your siblings, your dad, your cousins, your aunts, maybe some uncles, your BFFs, your coworkers, so your closer network. So you want to plan a get-together. So it could be at your house, it could be at a family member's house, it could be at a coffee shop, it could be at a restaurant, whatever you're comfortable with. That's where I would recommend planning it. And don't feel like it has to be extravagant or Pinterest worthy. You have all these products, and that's the focal point of the party. And just something small. You could do a brunch with some bagels, cream cheese, and coffee. You could do an afternoon or a late evening with a bottle of wine, cheese, and crackers. Nothing crazy. Don't feel like you have to like spend a bunch of money on this. And then it's smaller and more personal. You're not gonna make a Facebook event and invite 100, 200 people. Don't do it. Like, it might seem really simple and easy, but it's not gonna get people to come to your party because let's be real, that's numbing. How many Facebook party invites do you receive a week and we don't even look at them anymore? Because, I mean, I think we're all over it. So make it personal. Send them a message. I would maybe use my favorite app, WordSwag, and put a pretty background and say, please help me launch and support my new business, and put the day, time, and location, and text them that. It's almost like a paper invite in the mail these days. And I would invite 10 to 30 people, hoping that you would get a minimum of 2, maximum of 15, 30 people. I don't think everyone's going to come that you invite, but you gotta be realistic of who you think will support you, because this is the start of your business. And these initial launches are not to sell product. Yes, it's great when you sell product. It's fun, exciting, and woohoo, you get commissions, but they're more for learning. They're for you to sit back and listen to your sponsor. You get to learn how they tell their story, their journey, their why. You get to learn how to talk about the business, how to talk about the products. So you're literally sitting back and taking notes. So you have nothing to be scared of. Your sponsor is gonna do the talking for you. And let's say your sponsor lives out of state. They can FaceTime, Skype, Zoom. There's all these tools out there that they can get to you virtually and do the talking for you still. But most likely, even your sponsor could probably find a teammate in the area to represent you in person at a launch. So you're not alone, and it's fun, and you're learning. And why are you learning? Because this business is about duplication. So you want to sign on team members, and you want to represent them and be their sponsor at their launch party. So you're taking notes on how you're going to replicate this for your future teammates. So it's so fun. And like I said, like, I'm scared to death of talking in front of people, but it's good. It makes you get out of your comfort zone. And my tip of the day is there are no rules with launches. No one says you have to have one launch and it has to be within your first month of business or else blah, blah, blah. Nope, no rules. So let's say you've been stagnant with your business for a month, for 6 months, whatever, a year. Let's say you failed to have a launch party. It's your business. Do what you want. Relaunch it. Get it out there. Tell your closest network or whoever you want to aim it at, but throw a party. It's no big deal. But I do want to stress it's important to get your launch going as soon as possible because it is kickstarting your business. And if you're joining this business, you want to strive for the best and be successful. So get it planned. It's really no big deal. And honestly, it's a lot of fun to get your family and friends together and share what you're now passionate about, right? And so personally, I just want to share, like, I had 3 launches. So my first one I had at my parents' house in my hometown. So I had my parents, my siblings, my cousins and aunts, and whatever friends were still left in town from high school, I invited. I had a second one at my house in my town that I was living in, and I invited all of my coworkers and close friends that lived in the area. And they were both appropriate, and I touched more people that way by having 2 in 2 different towns, if that's possible for you. And then I followed up with a virtual event the second month of business, and that way I got like my best friends that moved out of state or some family members that moved out of state. So the virtual one you can contact with anyone, but again, don't go inviting like hundreds of people to these because this is your launch. This is the people that will buy dirt from you. And don't stop there. So my advice, just keep rolling with it. This is only the start of your new business and there's only upward to go, right? So have fun with it and use your sponsor. They're there to support you. They want you to get a great start and roll with it. So thanks for listening to me be all over the place today and hope you have a blessed day.